Okay, y'all, hello and welcome to the final episode, day 28 of our series on Meditations for Mortals by Oliver Berkman. I am Nia. You are on the Meandering with Nia, Meandering with Purpose channel, and we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm filming this episode in a cafe in a mall in my hometown, and I am imperfectly going to finish this series because I've been putting off this final episode for a while. I was doing so great for like 24 days, 23 days, and then I just fell off. And hey, this whole thing is about the limitations of being a human. Even as I'm saying this, I'm like, I don't even know what the background noise is going to be because there is a man who is on a business call right next to me. So we're just going to record this episode and upload it and just be really grateful and proud of ourselves for doing a thing and finishing a thing. What I will say is, even though I didn't upload every single day, I did read every single day, and I made it through in 28 days, so I'm really proud of myself. Okay, so this last day, chapter 28, was called What Matters on Finding Your Way, and this quote really resonated with me. It said, "Often we are overwhelmed, anxiety-ridden when we think about the, quote, boundless abyss of the past and of the future in which all things disappear." And we can get caught up, let me use I statements, I can get caught up in just like, things are always changing, you never know, blah, 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 blah. And that is a limitation of being a human on Earth. I think about that song, Earth is ghetto, I wanna leave. It's just, we are people who are peopling in the world, and in 2025, that peopling looks like peopling. Need I say less? And so this chapter was, I think, a really cool way for Oliver to end our 28 episode journey about reminding us that at the end of the day, yo, like, who are we? We are a speck in the universe. We are a drop in the ocean. And so all of this overwhelm that we can sometimes, or I can sometimes place on myself to, quote unquote, have to have these grandiose, extraordinary things, accomplishments with my life. What if we just let that go and just said, what we are doing for the sake of what we are doing is important, is beautiful, is great. Notice my shoulders going up. And I underlined a quote on this last day that I was just like, yeah. I find it, which was, quote unquote, what if we poured ourselves into our tasks for no reason other than that there's nothing more enlivening or more true in the situations in which we find ourselves. And I want to take that away with me, because what I realized, and this would be a small quick tangent because I'm journaling through this, I was like, I definitely need to talk to a therapist about this, is I'm realizing that part of my journey has been, I grew up being the golden child, the achiever extraordinaire, the 4.3 GPA, the double Ivy League grad. And a part of my journey leaving the United States was also to leave behind that impressive, extraordinary life and doing. Everybody's like, oh, I'm so impressed. Like, wow, like, what are you gonna do next? How are you gonna transform the world? Like, you're amazing. And I realized that I thought I escaped that, and then I came back to the United States after 3 years abroad, and I tell everybody, like, yeah, like, I was salsa dancing, I was doing, and I was trying, I did that to be like, I'm just here to enjoy life, I'm just trying to be a human being who's seeking joy, and everybody's like, whoa, oh my gosh, you were in Brazil, you were in Colombia, you were salsa, that is so amazing, you're so impressive, you are living such an extraordinary life. And the very thing that I was trying to avoid of being this like impressive person, it still happened. Everybody is beyond impressed with my life. And so now part of what I am fighting against again is coming back to the United States and feeling like, oh no, like I still have to do something impressive with my life. And so I'm trying to shake that off, and I'm trying to end with what, Oliver is sharing with us in this last chapter, which his whole book is about, is like, hey, part of being human is not about being this like infinite, amazing, extraordinary person. It's actually about like accepting the ordinary and finitude and our humanness and being like, hey, like, what makes you happy? What makes you tick? You're not going to do it perfectly. Try it, see what happens, and do what you love. And even if you have to do some things that aren't always super fun, like, why you're doing it, because you make decisions, and you make those decisions because of certain consequences, and if you need certain outcomes, cost of living, X, Y, and Z, you say yes to certain jobs, you say yes to certain geographical locations, you say yes or no to certain relationships. And so I'm taking that with me. I'm trying so hard, y'all, to shake off the next thing I have to do is so impressive. And guess what? It might be, but I don't want to be doing it because I need to impress people. I want to be doing it because I should have kept the page open, because I just want to pour myself into tasks that for no other reason are just enlivening to me, that light up my heart, that fill my heart with love and joy and aliveness. And that's all I want to do. So, thank you all for being on this journey with me. Shout out Julie, if you made it to this episode 28. Thank you. I love you so much. And for anyone, all of y'all who have been popping in here, made it through the journey, thank you all so much for being on this journey for me, with me. And I want to most of all thank you, Nia, for being on this journey with yourself, for meandering with Nia, meandering with yourself, meandering with purpose. And I sincerely have no idea where this YouTube channel will go from this exact moment. However, I don't think it's over. Comment below if you have ideas of what you'd like to see on this channel, i.e. Julie. Also, Dan and Flo, if you on here, I subscribed y'all. I also subscribed my dad. He doesn't know yet. I don't really know if he'd be on YouTube like that, but I subscribed him. So, for anybody who's watching this video in this moment, I just want to say thank you, and I hope that you know that you are loved, you are amazing, you are incredible, and you don't have anything to prove to anybody. It is not your job to be the most impressive person or do anything really wild in the world. I pray that you take note of the things that make your heart feel alive, and you do more of that. So I'm gonna try to do that. Oh wow, I'm getting emotional. What a journey we've been on. I love you all so much. And maybe as an ode, I'll play footage from my first original clip and end with the Meandering with Nia OG theme song. Love y'all so much. Let's meander.